Hey, how the heck are you today? I am so bored. I'm just live streaming to kill some of the boredness. Yo, yo, yo. Loud noises. My dog's a wuss. Come on. Let's go. Let's go, son. You used to be my girl. Used to be my girl. Used to be my girl. Putting on my glasses so I can see in case anybody decides to check in. Wow, one of those. I feel sorry for people that picked the last couple weeks if this was their vacation. I feel sorry for them. My God, Memorial Day on the East Coast was a complete washout. A lot of people businesses are gonna have to struggle to make up for all the lost business. See that house there? I used to live there back in 1982. From 82 to like 86. That was my house. I bought the house for 30 G's, paid it off in 4 years and sold it for 55. And now I live in my current house. That's around the corner. Right around the corner. Ooh, that's a pretty nice name, Star, with the ribbons. I like that. Hey, hi. Monkey Man's back. And Biden German. And Mats Diezlo. Richard. Trying to brighten up your day. Here it is. In Pennsylvania. I'm feeling sorry for all these people that are stuck in the rain on the East Coast. So I'm here to brighten up your day, Star and Mats Diazlo. And Monkey Man's one of my regs. And Biden German. Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, man? I'll tell you what. A lot of businesses are hurting right now on the East Coast. All this rain, they expect all them vacationers. The only creatures that are happy right now are ducks and frogs. Because the ground's waterlogged and Busquet's back. Yo, 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 Busquet. Yo, yo, yo. Wanna say hi to my doggy? Yo, Busquet and Star and Moss Diablo. Diablo, am I saying that right? Star. Hi, Star. Any questions? I love Star. I can draw a star pretty good, real quick. A triangle and then an upside down triangle. Or I can draw like a star with like 5 points and 7 points and 9 points. I'm real quick at it. Yo, 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 Busquet. Is it pouring? Has it been raining for the past 2 weeks where you guys live? The ground's waterlogged over here. I'm stuck inside, but I go out just to pass time, you guys. So I'm glad you're here passing time with me. Star. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. Yes, you're welcome, Star. Star, star, star. You wanna be a rock and roll star. Na, 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 na. Or how about Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star? You know, that's the same song as the alphabet star. Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star is the same song as the alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Bet you didn't know that. Did you know that, Star? Come on, son, we're gonna go this way. Yo. Yo, yo, yo. I uploaded a video of one of my rockets, one of my homemade firework rockets. Check it out when you get a moment. I'm proud of my work. I never forget. Oh, J-Trax. Get a pizza. Well, yeah, maybe I will. Problem is they don't deliver where I live, J-Trax. So I'll have to drive down. And here's another problem, J-Trax. And so where am I? I'm in Pennsylvania, Star. Northeast Pennsylvania. East Coast, near the Atlantic Ocean, about an hour from New York City, an hour from Philadelphia, an hour from Jersey. I'm dead smack in the middle. Make a pizza, J-Trax says. Yeah, because the pizzas you could buy around here are terrible. I used to live in Philadelphia, and them pizzas were the bomb. Every Friday night we'd order a pizza. But around here, they're terrible. They don't know how to make them. I don't know what the problem is. But you can get like them DiGiorno suckers and them other ones you cook in the oven. So I'm hanging in there, buddy. Hanging in there. The dog, you know what? I don't give the dog people food, J-Trax, because he's allergic to people food. But I give him tons of dog food. Look how fat he is. He's a 100-pound dog. The veterinarian yells at me, J-Trax. Every time I take him to the vet, he says, you got to put that dog on a diet. It's overweight. And I said, I only give him a couple cups, and I measure it out, and he woofs it down. I know, the crust is safe, Star. The crust is safe. And I agree, all that is dough. Biden German's got a little dinosaur icon. Yo, 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 Biden German. That's Barney, the purple dinosaur, am I right? Looks like Barney to me. So, I'm so bored, I just gotta walk around and chat with you guys, man. Oh, I was right. And J-Star's got, that looks like some sort of pudding, or it could be poopy, pink poopy, or like ice cream. And Bus Get It. Love stale shady. Thank you. Boy, that's such a nice compliment. And you guys are awesome. When I'm bored, all I do is just do my live thing, and you guys talk to me like I'm right in my living room. You have no idea how much. How's the dog dump? Well, I carry bags around with me, and I clean up. Big ones, huge, gigantic, unbelievably large. The dog's name is Roni. Bus Get It. Roni, like macaroni. Massive, J-Trax, massive. 100-pound dog. I give him like 2 cups each feeding of dry food, and I do that like 3 times a day. And massive doo-doo. Not Massachusetts, massive doo-shits. You ever hear of the state Massachusetts? Well, he has massive doo. I don't want to curse, but you get the point, right? Roni, yeah, pepperoni. Pepperoni. Roni, macaroni. Rice-a-roni. The San Francisco treat. Biden keeps sending me these awesome emojis. And J-Trax is suggesting a pizza. Yo, 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 and Bust Get It. Bust Get It, man. We're on the same page. Bust Get It. Remember the last conversation we had? We were talking about girls, but I think we got a couple youngsters on live today, so I can't get down and dirty like I did last time. Wasn't that fun though? We were talking about shaving and not the face. All right, I won't go there. We got too many young people on the line. Biden, you should dance. You could dance. And then what's that song? The guy's running around dancing. I do dance. But listen, I was in a rock band, J-Trax. I was in a rock band. And even though I'm bald now, I had hair down to my butt. And we would play top 40 songs. And the girls would throw their bodies at me like frisbees. The only problem was the lead singer was my old lady. And I couldn't take advantage. The whole rest of the band went home with girls that night. But when I went home, I just got yelled at. Just for looking at pretty girls, I got yelled at. You know, I didn't yell at her when the guys flirted with her. But she yells at me. Bust Get It, my man and Star and J-Trax. Anybody else out there want to share their stories with me on this boring, rainy day? Yo, yo, yo. What's going on? Lots of heart emojis with crosses in them. You were in the Partridge Family. No, I think I love you, and that's what I'm afraid of. You know, that dude got pulled over for a DUI, David Cassidy. And he tried to sweet talk the cop. He's like, you know, I'm David Cassidy, the guy from the Partridge. Cop's like, I don't give a shit who you are. You're drunk driving. You're getting a DUI. I don't care if you were on the Partridge Family. And he's sitting there trying to talk his way out of a traffic violation. It didn't work. Yeah, I was watching that like on TV celebrity bloopers or something like that. Where he in the bus? Where he in the bus? I don't know. I had videos of bicycle guys getting off a bus earlier. There was bus loads coming down from New York City, and there's this bike trail right around me. And there was bus loads of these people getting off. And then, oh, the school bus, the Partridge Family school bus. Yeah. It's all psychedelic colors. They might have had too many mushrooms to paint it like that. And Shirley Manson, no, not Shirley Manson, Shirley something or other. She was the mom. And Danny Bonadouchebag. He used to be, Danny, what was his real name on the show? I forget. But Danny Bonadouchebag, he had his own radio show. And he thinks he's a real tough guy, that Danny Bonaducci. Yeah, he talks like he's real tough. He's got tattoos and wears like a muscle wife-beating shirt. Are you good, Stale Shady? I think so. I think I'm good. I don't go to church or anything, but I preach good things. I try to give a good impression and make people happy and keep it relatively clean, you know? In order to do a live stream, you gotta be a little dirty, but I don't go too far. You gotta live that honey home, Stale Shady. And Star says hi again. Yo, Star. What's going on, bro? What's going on, man? I was watching this show about ship accidents. And that was fairly interesting, man. They had these cruise ships in these major storms. And the passengers are sitting and looking out the porthole windows. and the waves were coming up over their window. I think I would be pooping a gold brick if that was me. And the people on the deck of the ship could hardly stand up. They were getting thrown back and forth. You like my videos, huh? I try to do good, you know? I try to upload at least 2 or 3 or sometimes 5 a day. Something I find interesting. I try to put out, thank you for the hearts, Star. Don't you know that you are a shooting star? That's Bad Company. Don't you know? That's actually the name of a band. It's not Bad Company. That's the name of the band. Don't you know that you are a shooting star? My dog's eating some food off the ground. You see that? Oh, you missed it. He's still chewing it. People throw their leftovers out the window. And sure enough, my dog finds it. Oh boy. If he doesn't swallow it soon, I'll rip it out of his mouth. Maybe I'll give him a biscuit, get him to drop it. Look, I got a biscuit, Rooney. You little... That's a piece of bread, it looks like. Next time he drops it, I'll yank him away. Drop it again. Drop it. Drop it! Sometimes I gotta pry his jaws open. If it's too bad, if the food's too junky, I gotta pry his jaws open. Here's another way I get him to forget about it. See that biscuit? He probably rather had the biscuit, and he'll put the food down to grab the biscuit. Not this time, though. Ah, you little bugger. You're gonna get sick on me one of these days, dog. Daddy's gonna have to rush you to the veterinarian again. And the vet's gonna yell at me because you're overweight. I try to tell the vet, man, this dog, even though I feed him constantly, he's just pigging out. He just can't seem to get enough, this one here. Can't seem to get enough. So what are you chewing on, son? What is so great? At least it ain't crunch, as long as it ain't a bone. That's what I worry about, bones. Bones will get them sick. Hey, check this stream out. All this rain we had, Star. You like the live too, huh, Star? Well, I try to keep it going, you know? That's a pretty cool stream, ain't it though, Star? Maybe hop on an inner tube. Here comes a car. I gotta pull my dog aside. Come on. Doot, 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 doot. It's okay. Hi. How you guys doing? Come on, let's go. Can you go live at home sometime? I do in the morning, but if people are awake, they can't stand what I'm saying. They can't stand the sound of my voice. Bus get it? And I'll get interrupted and I'll get criticized. They'll criticize the living crap out of me and I won't be able to concentrate. But I did a couple live streams at home. Just a couple. I was showing off all my pictures of when I was a young dude. And I was showing off my firecrackers and all my concert tickets that I went to. You guys save your concert ticket stubs, right? You save your stubs, the ticket stubs. I had like all my Kiss concerts and my Rush concerts and all of them. I have like 30 ticket stubs. It's probably around 7 o'clock, Star. 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time. 7 o'clock at night where I'm at. It's going to get dark in about an hour and a half. And I got to get down to the store before they close. Store closes around 9. And I got to do some food shopping. Got to get some dog biscuits. We're different, huh? What time is it around you? Where are you at? If you're on the West Coast, look at this, there's a deer following me. You guys ready to see this? The damn deer follow me around. They think I have food. Maybe if I hold out a dog biscuit. You guys catching that? That's another reason why I stream outside, because there's a lot of wildlife around here, and you guys are going to see a lot of wildlife while I stream live. If we're lucky, we'll get to see a nice black bear. On my security cameras, this big old black bear, they're territorial. So they're the same black bear I catch on my security camera every now and then. I uploaded that video. If you look into my files real deep, you'll see a big old black bear walk right past my house. Another time, I was walking this dog out back. Oh, you're gonna sub? Okay. I appreciate that, Star. Thank you. All right, you're new. Well, I try to come on every day between 12 and 2 o'clock in the afternoon, my time. So if you want to catch up with me, and before I go to bed around 11 o'clock at night, my last dog walk, that's pretty much guaranteed. And then sometimes I do it in between. And then sometimes I do it in the morning, but definitely like between 12 and 1 every day. I'm trying to find a good time for everybody else, so I can catch everybody else, so it's convenient for them. But thank you for subscribing, yo. I appreciate that. It's very important to me. Once I get up to a certain amount, I'll be allowed to let a lot more people into the chat room, and we'll get it going big time over here. No, I'm not tired. Sometimes, Star, sometimes this dog drags me for miles. And if you watch my live streams, this dog drags me up and down hills, through the woods, and there's no paths, there's no trails. I gotta trudge through all this stuff. So I'm kind of used to it, is the whole point. Kind of getting used to it. Matter of fact, I'm starting to get pretty warm, even though it's pouring rain. You do 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 do. So, yeah, a lot of people think that's interesting when I do my live streams down the Lehigh River. I live near a river, and it's a whitewater river, Star. And I watch all the kayak dudes, and I catch that on my live streams, and I catch all the rafters and all the people screaming, row, row, row your boat. They're clueless. They've never been in whitewater before in their life, and they're crashing into rocks, and they're flying out of the rafts. It's hilarious. I should get a pizza and go down there and watch them guys crash and burn, even though it's a river. Yo, Star says hi. Hi, Star. How are you? How they treating you? They treating you good? Thank you for the hearts, Star. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, so one of these days, Bus Get It. McDonald's, oh, we're going to do this again. I like the participation, Bus Get It. I really do. I appreciate it. But let's talk about something else clean. No, we can't talk about the dirty things because we got youngsters on right now. But pick something else. Ask me something else. Like, how about cats or dogs, or Italian women because I'm Italian, or Chinese women, or something like that. How about kayaks or canoes? I'll say kayak. Or how about, there's a canoe right there. Watch this. See the canoe? Right? I'm telling you, I live in a cool spot. One of these days you're going to see a black bear. Hey, did you guys, I was live streaming 2 days ago, and I came across a baby deer that just was born. The deer's fur was still wet. The mother must have been licking it dry. And I was doing a live stream, and I seen the adult deer take off and run right in front of me. And then when I didn't even know the baby deer was there, but the dog noticed it. and the dog ran up to it and started sniffing it. And then I cut the live stream off because I wanted to upload a short on that. And yeah, I know that's not dirty, but we already did that. Okay, I'll work with you, Bus Get It. Burger King, dude. Burger King. I'm working with you. I know, but we already did that, Bus Get It. Try to think of something else that's not dirty. Here, I'm going to show you something else cool, real cool. Look, a lot of people do this around here. They put these big skeletons up. See that? A lot. Oh, they put a stick in the guy's hand. Wait, that's interesting. A lot of people have that around here. For some reason, everybody, I guess they're cheap. You can get them online real cheap or something now. And a lot of people are doing that. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, Richard's keeping it real. Keeping it real. So, yeah, there was a baby deer, and the mother tried to distract. I couldn't figure it out at first. I wondered why the deer took off and left its baby alone. But then I put 2 and 2 together, and I figured out that the deer was just causing a diversion, a distraction. So me, the human, and Roni, the dog, wouldn't go near its baby. And that's what happened on that one. And the deer was smart enough to cause a distraction. So the human and the big white dog wouldn't go near its baby. Wasn't that cool? It's good. You shouldn't try it. Or donuts. I love donuts, man. Glazed donuts are my favorite. Yum, yum. Glazed donuts. And the chocolate donuts are good too. The chocolate ones. But Dunkin' Donuts coffee is too sweet. They put too much sugar and too much cream. They shouldn't even call it coffee. I don't know what they're doing. If you're like a regular coffee drinker, you gotta tell them. Don't put so much cream and sugar in there. You're gonna give me a diabetic. I'm gonna come down with diabetes. You guys sweeten it up too much. You sprinkle a little on top, huh, Star? Good for you. Why not, you know? Listen, I could live on junk food. You know what my favorite is? Bus Get It'll like this. I love cherry licorice. I could eat a whole pack. I like peanut M&M. I could eat a whole pack of them. I love Starburst. I could eat a pack of them. So right now, good old Richard ate 3 packs of junk food. Nothing nutritious now. And then I'll go home and eat like a bowl of cereal that's not good for me, like Golden Grams or something. More sugar. It's a miracle that I don't have I'm not in a diabetic coma. But my doctor tells me I'm in good shape. Dunkin', you know, they're starting to have food at Dunkin' Donuts. You can get like a breakfast sandwich. They have like bacon and cheese bagels and bacon and sausage, croissants. I like the breakfast at Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah. Earl Valencia says, what's up? Yo, Earl. Earl the Pearl. Yo, Earl. My man, Earl. My man is tuning in. Yo, Earl. I don't know any songs with Earl in it. Wait, oh, yes, I do. Duke of Earl, Duke of Earl, Duke of Earl. See? Earl. Yo. Like my doggy, Earl? That's a Catahoula. Bet you never heard of a Catahoula. I never heard of him till I got this one. Louisiana State Dog. He's a purebred. He looks like a Labrador, but he's not. And in the face, he looks like a pit bull a little bit. But no, he's a Catahoula. Like a cat and a hula hoop. but you put it in one word, Catahoula. And he's a purebred. He's not like a German Shepherd. German Shepherds are like real obedient and you could train them. This dog is untrainable. I don't think Cesar Millan could help me. You know, that guy on TV who says he can train any dog on the planet? Well, Cesar Millan, you want to go the other way, son? Is that it? All right. Dog tells me where to go. I don't tell him, he tells me. The other day, some dude says, you don't deserve to have a dog. Some dude said that to me. His handle was schizophrenia. He said, you don't deserve to have a dog. So you know how I answered that comment? I said, I don't have a dog anymore because I ate him yesterday for dinner. And he was delicious. So that shut schizophrenia right up. That was his handle. You know how your Star? Well, his name was Schizophrenia. What's that tell you, right? So I think that was a good comeback. He says, I don't deserve to own a dog. I said, well, I don't. I ate him last night. He was delicious. But I didn't really eat my dog because you still see him. I feel sorry for wildlife, man. I can go inside, but these poor animals, man, see them running across the road up there? They can't go inside. But what they do is they go under these real thick pine trees and they avoid most of the rain that way. FR. Is that like French fry or something? I don't know what FR means. I'm not good at acronyms, Star. I really stink. Took me like a year to learn what LOL means. I thought it was lots of love, and then I found out it was laugh out loud. I thought these girls were loving me, but they were really laughing out loud. For real. Okay, well, thanks for teaching me. I won't forget that now, Star. Teach me another one. For real. Let me show you these deer. They probably think I got food. See that? They're not afraid of humans, I'll tell you that. ASAP, as soon as possible. I know that one. Try another one, Star. I know as soon as possible. That I know. How about THNK? Yeah, see, I got it right. Unless that's another acronym. That looks like yeah to me. How about, let me ask you one. THNX. What does that mean? THNX. You don't have to answer. It means thanks. YH. Let me give me a minute to try to think of this. YH. You something. I give up. Tell me. Thanks. What does YH stand for, Star? I give up. You got me on that one. YH. Unless you're trying. Let's get it. How about LMAO? Laughing. Wait a minute. Laughing my. Oh, I get it. Laughing my ass off. I got it. Laughing my ass off. All right, you got me. Give me another one. I want another one. This is fun. Give me another acronym. You know what? In fireworks, when I set off a rocket and it explodes on the launching pad, that's called CATO. CATO. And that means catastrophe upon takeoff. That's if you're a firework, if you're a pyrotechnician and you light off a rocket and it blows up on the launching pad, you say my rocket CATO'd. Catastrophe upon takeoff. Kind of like Elon Musk when he set off that starship and it blew up. That was a CATO. How about LLS? I don't know. Is that another laughing? Something laughing again? You're going to have to tell me that one, Bus Get It. I don't know. I like this game. I'm learning here. This is actually fun. LLS. You're going to have to give me the answer. What about, bro? Laugh like-ish. Okay. Man, if I was home, I'd be writing these down. Because when people do this to me, I don't know what they're talking about, but you guys are educating me here. So I appreciate that. Come on, give me another one. One of you guys. Another acronym. I'm waiting. I'll keep talking while I'm waiting now. Did you see the one? I'm just talking here. I'm just going on. What about BRB? Bro. Man, I don't know any of these. You know, I'm 64 years old, so this is all the younger generation. All right, tell me what that is. BRB. Tell me what it is. Anybody can tell me. It doesn't have to be Star. Because I'm sure everybody knows it, but good old Richard over here. So, but did you see that? It stands for Be Right Back. Okay. Be right back. Well, thank you. Boy, now I can start doing all these acronyms. I could be a fancy-dancy texting person that takes all them shortcuts when they text. Like, I know a lot of people do that thing like instead of spelling the word you, they'll just do the letter U. And instead of saying R, they'll just do the letter R. Like RU will be just two letters. Like, are you hungry? They would just do the letter R and the letter U. And they would be hungry. But you could do like RUBRB. RU be right back. Yeah. See, I'm learning. Anything else, man? This is cool. Oh my goodness gracious. I am learning. You guys are teaching the old man. Teaching the old man acronyms. I love it. Hey, you're never too old to learn. Why not, you know? Why not? Yeah, you be tired. Yeah, you be tired. So, I'm heading back toward my house, but I won't get there for another 15 minutes, so I'll just keep chatting. BC. What about BC? Be careful? Something like, is that be careful? That's just a guess. Hi there. I don't know what BC means. I'm guessing be careful. Am I right? Be careful? No. Well, I give up. Tell me. I give up. Here's the stream again. I'm backtracking. One of these days, I'm going to jump in my kayak and go down the stream. It stands for because. Okay, that makes sense. BC, because. Okay. All right. It can be dug. I can dig it, Star. I can dig it. It can be dug. I can dig it. He can dig it. I can dig it. You can dig it. We can dig it. You ever hear that song? When the summertime, when the weather's fine, you can stretch right up and touch the sky when the weather's fine. Oh, he got another piece, that bastard dog of mine. Get away! People littering. They throw food out their window. Why do people have to litter like that? I'm so against littering. Especially when you got a dog that picks everything up off the ground. They think they're feeding wildlife, but they're really feeding my dog, who doesn't need to be fed anymore. That's why he wanted to go back. That's why the dog wanted to backtrack, because he knows there's food on the ground. He's no dummy. My dog's no dummy. My dog's a genius, actually. The dog's a genius. You back, Biden? Biden Garmin. I had a Garmin GPS one time, before our phones were GPSs. Everybody had a Garmin, and you would plop it up on your dashboard. But now everybody's phone is a GPS. I think you're going to be famous YouTuber. Oh man, what a great compliment. Oh my God. Oh my God, Star. My head's getting bigger, dude, person. My head's getting bigger. You're making me too, I'm starting to blush. You really think I'm that good? Everybody's this good, dude. I just speak what's in my mind. But that's a great compliment. My goodness. What a great compliment. Well, I hope you're right, because I'm not doing good on collecting my Social Security over here. I would need another income maybe. But I just do this for the fun of it, though. This is just a pastime for me. Man, what a great compliment, Star. Thank you. That's terrific. I really appreciate compliments, boy. I really do. So I'm up to like 700 subscribers. I think if I get up to 1,000, that's like a pretty good benchmark. If I get up to 1,000 subscribers, and at the rate I'm going, maybe I'll get there by September. I don't know what happens when you get 1,000 subscribers, but MIL, missing in my ill limousine. The MILF is lazy. Michael, my inconsiderate laptop. No, it's 1 million. 1 million what? I'll be happy if I get 1,000 subscribers. If I get 1,000 subscribers, good old Rich will be happy. Dude, if I get 1 million subscribers, person, I don't know if you're a dude or a girl, but if I get 1 million subscribers, I'll come over your house and entertain you in person. I'll come over your house. I'll get my private jet with 1 million subscribers, and I'll come over your backyard, and I'll bring my fireworks, and I'll shoot them off in your front yard. Okay, Garmin. Biden. Any relation to Joe Biden? Okay, Star, you would like that if I come over your house and shoot off my fireworks. Well, if I get 1 million subscribers, I'll be able to afford it. Well, and then I'll let you guys hop in my Learjet, and we'll cruise around the world. And I'll break out my guitar, and I'll serenade you guys. It's pronounced Bryden. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry. You know, that's important. I'm terribly sorry. And that's important because it's important that I get names right. Okay, I'm good. Okay, well, thank you. Apology accepted. Thank you. I'm trying, you know. The other day, I forgot my glasses. Everybody was trying to talk to me, and all I could say was, I see you. I can't read it, but I see you. So, wow. That's an acronym right there. You are good. That's an acronym right there. See? Bryden's showing me, man. So far I learned like 4 acronyms today. I can't wait to go home and tell my friends. Yeah. That's the way I like to answer my phone. Sometimes I'll go, yo, and then sometimes I'll go, yeah. Sometimes my friend calls me and we say yo back and forth for like a minute. I'll answer the phone, I'll go, yo, and then he'll go, yo, and then I'll go, yo, and then he'll go, yo, for like 5 minutes before we even start the conversation. And then after 5 minutes of yo, then he'll like want to come over to my farm and help me plant some corn. And I'll be like, yeah, let's plant the corn. My friend just bought a farm, like 13 acres, and we don't know how to do anything. He's got this equipment. He's got like a backhoe with this thing that digs the holes. a plow, and I'm riding on the back of it, and he's pulling me along, and then we're planting all this stuff. I don't know what we're going to do with it if it grows. There's only 2 of us. Maybe we'll have a flea market and sell it on somebody's front steps. He's planting corn and tomatoes and strawberries. So we're going to have tons and tons of food on his 13 acres. And we're going to put up a couple other types of plants we're going to grow. And it's a cool land. It gets direct sunlight. The land's already cleared off. It gets direct. I'll be going by. Nice meeting you, Stale Shady. Yo, 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 Star. Thanks for subbing, dude. And I try to live stream between 12 and 1 every day. So if you want to check in anytime, bro. Again, it's appreciated. Thanks for teaching me those acronyms. Honest to goodness, it means a lot to me. So yeah, so you gotta go, man. Do what you gotta do. Bye. Bye. That's cute. Very cool. So I'll tell you about my neighbor. Yeah, Stale Shady. Cause I'm the Stale Shady, the only Stale Shady. All you other Stale Shadies are just imitating. So will the real Stale Shady please stand up? Please stand up. Cause I'm Stale Shady, yes I'm the Stale Shady. All you other Stale Shadies are just imitating. You ever hear that song? And it looks like he's got one. Oh, bye-ye. Okay. Right on, Star. How old am I? Bryden wants to know. I'm 64, Bryden. 64 years young. That THAT, that tone for Biden guy. That's a cool handle. That's a pretty cool handle. That tone. Yo. Well, that tone for Biden guy says hello. Yo, yo, yo. How's the weather where you're at? It's been pouring for a week around here. I feel sorry for everybody that planned their vacations for Memorial Day for the past week, because I'm starting to feel like a duck or a frog. I'm feeling like the ground's waterlogged. My basement's flooded. The water's coming up through the floor. I got to put my washer and dryer up on cinder blocks because the water's getting deep. Yeah, I'm telling you, my basement's flooding. One time my basement flooded so bad that my washer and dryer were floating around down there. And my kayaks, I kept them in the basement. And I got my fishing rod and I casted the line and I hooked my kayak and I reeled it over to the steps, my kayak, and I connected my sump pump out of my kayak. I did plumbing out of my kayak. I turned on my sump pump. That was a pretty cool trick, man. That I remember that year we got like 5 feet of snow. 5 feet, not inches. And then it got real warm and it poured for like a week straight. So all the snow melted and all that rain, and my basement had like 4 feet of water in it. It was about halfway up to the ceiling. It was almost up to the electric panel. I was really starting to poop a gold brick. I'm like, oh my God, if that water gets up to the electric panel, I'm going to be in trouble. But thank God thank God that didn't happen. But that was a close call. So, yeah, it's been pretty soggy, you know. I'm trying to keep you guys in a good mood and everything by coming out and telling jokes. You know want to hear a joke? How do they get holy water? You know, holy water, if you're like a Catholic, there's holy water. And they boil the hell out of it. That's how you get holy water. You boil the hell out of it. Holy water. How about I got another joke for you. How about I don't know. All my jokes are too dirty. My jokes are too dirty. I'm afraid I got young people on, so I can't tell my dirty jokes. Late at night, I'll tell my dirty jokes. Not now, though. I can't think of here's a clean joke. Lady on a bus, and she's got a bottle of aspirin. She pops the lid off and the aspirin spill all over the floor. And she goes, "My aspirins!" The guy next to her says, "Well, stick it out the window and cool it, lady." Dun, 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 dun. That's relatively clean. You know, I only said the word ass. I'm sure your virgin ears can take that. Let me think of another joke. How about, I can't think of any. I write them down, but I wasn't prepared today. You know, the Boy Scout motto, be prepared. Well, Richard wasn't prepared. Stale Shady. That's my handle, stale. People think I'm stale, but I'm really not stale. Sometimes this guy Derek will come on and he'll name all the stale things I did in my life. He forgets about all the good things I did. People just remember the stale things. But he is right. I was kind of stale back then. That's why I'm trying to make it up to God now. Trying to make up for all the stale things I did to people. Like, you know, I would drive around in a car and I'd be like, "Oh, I'll pick you up in like an hour," and never come back and leave him out like on a hot summer day. Yeah, that's how I got the name Stale Shady. Or I say the dude be like, lend me $5, and I'll say, "All right, I'll lend you $5," and I run away. I never lend it to him, you know. That was another stale move that Richard did. Here's the guy that runs the trash compactor. Hello. His name's Jimmy. He's a Vietnam vet. He's only got one arm. But you should see all the wood. He has a wood splitter. Around where we live, we rely on our wood burning stoves or like a fireplace. Everybody's got a wood burning stove where I live. And this guy's only got one arm, and he somehow gets all this wood. He's got like, I'm not exaggerating, he's got like 20 or 30 cords of wood that he split. And when I say single-handedly, I'm not joking, because he's only got one arm. I'm not making fun of the guy. He's a great man. We talk, and he's a very nice guy. But he did split all that wood, man. Only one arm. I made a video of that, and it got like 5,000 views. The wood pile is like 20 feet high. It takes up his whole driveway. Bust get it. Yo, yo, yo. Listen, I'm almost home. I'll show you what I'm talking about. That's my house. That's my house. That's my car. That's my house. So I might have to say goodbye to you all. But this was one of my funner live streams. Because I learned a lot today, Bust Get It. And think of stuff to ask me about, Bust Get It. And if there's young people on, we'll keep it clean. But late at night, we'll talk about the dirty things. Remember, I was talking about like how the girls shave and stuff like that. And we'll talk about like the drapes in the carpet. You know what I mean. You know where I'm talking about. And I'll make it a little bit dirtier for the late night shows. And we'll get some good laughs. You know what I'm saying there? That Biden guy and Bryden Garmin and everybody else. Here, I'm just going to show you the outside of my house real quick before I go in. That's a cement deer. That's made out of cement. Look at this. I'm going to show you something else. And this is a cement bear. It's made out of cement. Needs a paint job. I got to paint that. Okay? And then that's my car. Ford Focus. And that's my well. And that's my kayak. See, I told you I do whitewater kayaking. That's an RPM. It's a Dagger RPM. It's a whitewater kayak. That's my woodshed. Okay. That's a bike I trash picked. I'll show you my backyard and the lake real quick. Sometimes my router picks up and I lose my signal. So if I disconnect, you know why. This is another shed. That was connected. I'm back again. That was my wife connected. I'm back again. That was my Wi-Fi router picking up and disconnecting. I apologize. I knew that was going to happen. This thing here is a hand washing station. It's like a portable wash station. There's no plumbing out here by the lake, obviously. So it's a portable wash station. And there's the lake that's right out back of my house. And they just put new sand on the beach. Okay? New sand on the beach. You son of a beach. Monkey bars. Here, check this out. There's a couple wild Canadian geese, and they just had their gosling babies. Can you see that? Little goslings. Everybody's trying to get rid of them around here because they poop all over the place, but I kind of think they're cool. And these geese don't have babies. They're just, or do they? No babies. So, yeah, that's my house, man. Right out back my house. I'm kind of blessed, you know. It's the reason why I bought this house, because of its location. You ever hear when they talk about real estate, they say location, location, location? Well, that's what they mean. It's a real nice house. Well, it's a crappy house, but it's a good location. You know, it's a small rancher, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. I'm in there with my old lady. We've been married forever. I knew her. I met her like in high school, but then we got back together. Just about we got married like 17 years ago. But I knew her my whole life. And this is the back of my house. See my dog? He's trying to follow me. All right? See, I'll show you guys around. I'm not embarrassed. I'm keeping it real with you. That's where my cats are buried. That was Smokey. And that was General. They got hit by cars. If I think about it, I'll start crying. Okay, and here's my fire pit. I pour gasoline on there and light that sucker up. We're allowed to have fires around here. You're allowed to have, as long as it's not a drought, we're allowed to have fires. And that's my old cat climbing thing. I don't have a cat no more, so I threw it in the fire pit. And there's some old furniture. There's my dog. There's the back of my house. I'm in my yard. So yeah, man. I share my life with you. I don't mind. I'd go inside and show you the inside, but I'll get criticized. And they'll tell me to shut up. And they won't be nice about it. They'll say, shut the F up. You're driving me crazy. There's my kayak. Look at this doghouse. How's my dog supposed to fit in that thing? Somebody got me that doghouse. It was the stupidest thing. I'm just gonna, now I use it for the UPS and the Amazon deliveries. I put UPS and Amazon. Look, somebody got me a cat, a statue of a cat, because I used to love cats. And my front deck. Look, I work out. See my weights? I'm in shape, man. Yeah, man, I work out. All right, I'm going to hang up, you guys. I love you, man. I love you so much. It was nice chatting with you all. And I'll talk to you the next time.